And the one which is not earthed, charge of that should be conserved, like what we did for earthing of shells. Here, what about the charge distribution first? 5q plus q, 6q, 6q by 2 will be 3q. 2q charge minus 2q plus 3q. Agreed? This will be the charge distribution. And then after earthing, what charges are going to first? I'll close switch S1. When switch S1 is closed, what will happen here? Here, to make this potential of plate X to be 0, because earthed, no, this is earthed, plate X is earthed, the potential of that should be 0. So first, what actually happens is the old charge which is present here will flow to the earth. All the total charge will flow to earth. This is actually the method. The old charge will flow to the earth because there's a higher potential. There's a lower potential. The charge will flow to the earth. Then, okay, shall we retain like this? Again, the net field inside the connector will become non-zero, no? If I say this will be the final situation, this minus 2q charge will pull this to inside. When this 3q comes here, how much it will become? It will become plus q. Please try to follow the method I'm showing. Now, again, now also net field inside the connector is non-zero at x and y. So therefore, this will induce charge. Electrostatic induction occurs. Minus q will come. Then plus q. This plus q now again, if again you check it, net field inside the connector is non-zero. To make it 0, this plus q charge will flow to the ground. Finally, this will be the charges here. I'll put all things once again in order. Just say there's no any, sir, why don't you give formula so that we'll substitute, we'll get answer. No, you try to analyze the method. 3q charge plus 2q minus 2q plus 3q. The moment you close switch, 3q charge and 2q charge will flow to the ground. Okay, how much of charge has flown? Let me write at least these symbols. So this will flow to the ground. This will also will flow to the ground. Then I'll remove it. Now, will this be our answer? No. So look at this 2q, 3q. So net field inside the connector will become non-zero. So for that purpose, what this 3q, this minus 2q will pull this 3q inside. So then this will become, sorry, plus q. Again, the net field inside the connector is non-zero. So therefore, electrostatic induction occurs. Due to electrostatic induction, here plus q will come. Again, the net field inside the connector is non-zero. To make Gauss law valid, this plus q will flow to the earth. This will be the final. So net charge flown through the switch, how much? 6q charge will flow to the through the switch S1. Charge flown through the six Q to right. Okay, now I'm going to close the switch S2. This will be the separate. Again, second case, when S2 is closed, only S2 is closed. S1 is open. Then when I close this, what conditions will arise here? No, The similar idea here, this 3q minus 2q will flow to the earth. How much of charge will flow initially? 3q minus 2q will flow here. Then when it flows, we'll get 0. Then what this 3q charge will be pulled inside, and this will become plus 5q. This 5q now will induce charge minus 5q plus 5q. Again, what happened for the potential of plate Y to be 0? What you'll do, and the net field inside the conductor should be 0. So this 5q will flow to the earth. This will be the charge. How much of net charge flown through the switch? Net, I'll use word net. Net charge flown through the switch S2, 6q. I'll write this 5q here. Okay, getting the idea? This will be really a little bit troublesome for students, like, because we don't have anything, no, like some teachers telling procedure, you have to follow it. Why it all happens? Because net field inside the conductor must be 0. You check it now, the net field at X and Y will be 0. Here, what is the direction of net field? Here it will be like this. Okay, I'll think of plate. So what is the basic idea? A plate which is not earthed, what will be the charge of it? Should remain constant. What was charge Q? Now also you see Q. Are you making observation? The plate Y is not earthed, first case. So charge is how much? Q and Q. The plate X is not earthed here. What was the charge of plate X? 5Q. So it should remain same. So what is the basic ideas? A plate which is earthed, potential of that should be 0. A plate which is not earthed, charge of that should be conserved. A plate which is earthed, charge of it may increase or decrease.